Our daily devotional today is Trusting God Day by Day, June 17th. A guilty conscience is a miserable thing to live with. Let us draw near to God with a sincere heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from a guilty conscience and having our bodies washed with pure water. Hebrews 10:22. There are some things you should keep between you and God, but some things must be brought out into the open. I have an example from my own life that may be helpful. When I was 20 years old, and that was a long time ago, I stole money from a company I worked for. The man I was married to at the time was a petty thief, and he convinced me to write some payroll checks since I was the payroll clerk, and we would cash them and quickly get out of town. I'm not blaming him because I should have said no, but there are times in life when we let people we love talk us into things that go against our conscience. When we do, it always ends up badly. We did cash the checks and leave town, but eventually we came back, and sure enough, there was an ongoing investigation about the stolen money. I was questioned and told more lies and escaped being accused of the crime. My husband cheated on me with another woman and stole property and eventually was arrested and went to prison. We got a divorce, and many years later, married to someone else and about to enter the ministry, I knew that I had to go back to the company I'd stolen from, admit my theft, and pay back the money. Wow, what if they had arrested me? I was so frightened, but I knew I had to obey God. I could not go forward until that thing from my past was confronted. I went to the company and explained what I had done and that I was now a Christian and wanted to ask their forgiveness and pay back the money. They graciously let me do so, and I was set free from that nagging fear that someday I might get caught. I am convinced that if I had not obeyed God, I would not be in ministry today. God is willing to forgive us for anything, but we must confess it and make restitution wherever possible. Trust in Him. If God is telling you to bring something out into the open or confront a situation from your past, be obedient to Him. Don't let your fear of the consequences keep you from the freedom that's waiting for you on the other side. Amen. What a great devotional reading. Thank you so much for being here, listening to the daily devotional being read aloud today. If you or someone you love are in need of prayer, please put prayer in the comments section and I'll add your name to my prayer journal. If this message was a blessing to you, please repost it and share so that it can be a blessing to others. You just never know how you can change someone else's life by just hitting that button. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for more uplifting, powerful daily devotional readings. Remember, it's our planet, our responsibility. Bye now.